Here's a position that I was studying today. Although piecewise, both sides are the same, look at black and look how exposed the king is. Now, something you might think of initially is to place a threat on the queen here, which likely will cause an exchange like this. If I were white, now I'm down in your base, and this is gonna cause all sorts of havoc. Now, maybe you could take, but look at the amount of havoc this guy can do as he's down in your territory. If we make any sort of threat, then our knight is hanging. So we gotta be as forcing as we can. And of course, the most forcing thing is a check. His castle position is a little bit more secure, so he can just escape here. And it looks as if we have no follow-up after this. Whenever it's time for endgame, we have to be ready to sacrifice pieces. And while initially it seems like a queen sacrifice by taking the knight is not the best thing to do, where must the opponent's king go if we check it with our queen? What can we do with our knight after that? So we make the move. Because this is a check, the opponent has to deal with this. And this is where the trap is set. This is not just a check, but it's a double attack, aka a fork by our knight. Because the king is in check, the queen can't move. So now, we win the queen, and we have an extra knight for our endgame, and we're in the lead, and we'll probably win this. So forks are not too easy to see, especially if it's a fork in end moves. But the beauty of this board is we kind of already know that we can create a fork. So imagine this were a different piece. How could you make this a different piece? That's a way to plan a future fork. What if we could make this the king?